counter steering. What does it actually look like? Welcome back to the channel, my friends. If you're new here, I like doing creative things with my cameras, and today I'm gonna show you counter steering. Let's take a look at the camera setup. Obviously starting with the Hero 12 on top of my head, and it's cloudy in wintertime. Ooh, 40 degrees out, ooh, burr. I geared up, I'm good. Anyway, let's look at the cameras, besides the Hero 12 that you're already looking at. The main one that we're gonna focus on is actually the Hero Max here, because I have a great view that's gonna show you exactly what my body and the bike do during cornering with counter steering. And not to be outdone, yes, the Hero 10 is up here giving us a forward view just about as level as I can get, and I have turned off horizon lock on that camera so we get the best view that we can. So let's get on the bike and ride. Now it is winter time, so I'm not gonna be hitting the corners all that hard. I said it was 40 degrees and I didn't lie, it's 40 degrees. But I'm gonna put my feet up on the highway pegs, knock into the Hero 10, and then I'm literally just gonna push in the direction I want to go, and I hope they don't pull out. But we want to make a left, I'm pushing left on my left handlebar, and the bike turns left. I push right, the bike goes right. This is something that recently I have had to practice and get used to because I had the new suspension technologies suspension installed on the bike. Now I'm gonna do it one-handed, watch this. Drinking coffee the whole way. Oh yeah, oh that feels so good. Oh, I love it. If you haven't watched my suspension technologies videos, I highly recommend it. I will leave links in the video description below, or click up here to watch the first one, the unboxing. So even if you're not new to motorcycling and you know what counter steering is, have you ever seen it like this? Because I'm gonna put my feet down and I'm still gonna try to just use my hands on the handlebars to steer the bike through the next corner using counter steering. But I'm gonna give you a view of me as I go through it. I can do multiple views too. Big bump. Yeah, look at that. It's just easy. I'm not moving any part of my body. I'm just pushing forward slightly. Now I'm leaning into the corner a little bit because that's what I like to do. But then I'm just gonna use my handlebars on this one. And there's an interesting thing that we're gonna get to on the next road, so stay tuned. So why would I do a test like this, and what road did I pick to do the main part of the test on? Well, you can guess, it is Hipsley Mill Road. And the reason I'm doing this test, you don't have a stop sign, dude. All right, you're just gonna wait, okay? I don't understand. Anyway, the reason I'm doing this test is because I'm in my head. Look, I know intellectually how counter steering works and how motorcycles handle corners. You push the handlebars, it leans. But I end up doing all these gyrations where I'm doing this or I'm doing that, and it throws your shoulder in. It's not so much the leaning of the weight, okay? It's not. It's about positioning your inside shoulder for a corner. Because this is a 900-pound bike. I can lean over here all I want, but if I turn the bar the other way, the bike goes the other way. So what I'm trying to do is isolate the issue that's causing me to be less confident than I ought to be. See, that felt pretty good. I just used the bars. I didn't lean, I didn't hold the brake or clutch. I could have upshifted earlier. But this road has a lot of good corners on it that I think are gonna show what I'm trying to talk about. And it's about an 8-minute ride, I think. But the other reason is, when I go around a corner, I think that my torso is staying upright and the bike is leaning, which is counterbalancing, not counter steering, and it's different. So I don't really want to be doing that. So you can feel free to judge my riding in the comments below, but that's what we're looking for today. And I've got this cigar just to ensure that I have light pressure on the handlebars, because if you tense up, your hands can actually fight you. I went through that after I wrecked my Vaquero. I would push to go left with my left hand, and my right hand would say, no, I don't think so, we're gonna stand the bike back up. And it led to some very uncomfortable corners. Here's a good one, here we go. So, did my body lean through that corner, and did my head stay vertical? That's what I wanna know. That's what this camera angle is gonna show. So hopefully that test was a winner. But back to the whole shoulder thing, if you tilt your chest open, it sort of pushes that inside hand and that shoulder down and forward. So it makes you corner, I think, a little bit more smoothly if you don't have that fine motor control in your other joints. Ah, coffee, 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 coffee. Now you can see why this is a good road to test this on. Because I find that when I try to fight the bike with extra lean and stuff, it feels like it's slipping, but in reality, the bike is just doing its job. So I have to get out of my head the habits I've developed to overcome the uncomfortable feeling I had with the stock shocks, because I put so many miles on them, and I'm an overthinker and overanalyzer. Oh my gosh, if you knew how much fretting I do over every little task, it's a wonder I get anything done and accomplished. There, I froze up and I started to go wide there and I eased off the throttle. Let's try the next one a little bit better. That felt much more comfortable and I kept my line. This is practice. I recommend you go out and practice all the time. Build a practice into your ride. Every ride I take, I try to practice something. U-turns, slow speed turns, starting from a stop, going around corners is a lot of it. Oh my goodness. The amount of time I've spent doing this, it's ridiculous. And it wasn't until I was watching a bunch of YouTube videos where I watched people talking about countersteering that I realized that no video like this exists on YouTube, where you can clearly see the bike position, the rider position, and what all's going on with the road. So I've got the 3 camera angles covered, don't I? Oh yeah. Now this is the corner that always used to get me. It's decreasing radius. Hold on, let's ride it. Wow. That's the corner I always stop at. All right, so I touched my rear brake going into that one ever so slightly because I wasn't quite sure, and then I was a little less smooth than I wanted to on that left handlebar because the bike snapped over, kind of leaned over too quickly. Wow, that felt really good. And this is the end of the road. I've ridden the other ones before, but we don't want to do those today, so I'm just going to turn around real quick. Hey, not bad, not bad. Was it me, or was I leaned over less than the bike on that one? Those last two, I think the bike was leaned over more than me, which I guess is not what you're supposed to do. I don't know. I watch so many videos on how to motorcycle. It's a wonder I can come out here and do this at all. Oh, that time I was definitely leaning the bike under me, and I was upright. I had to be. I just know it. I'm glad I'm going to be able to show it. I know it and I show it. Heck yeah. You see, sweepers I am pretty comfortable at. It's the tighter, more technical turns that sort of drive me nuts. Yep, that's the stuff that I need to practice. Again, all I'm doing is pushing on the bar in the direction I want it to lean and go. That's countersteering right there in a nutshell. And hopefully this video has shown a perspective on countersteering that you've not seen before, even if it's by a dum-dum like me, because I ain't great at this. All right, hazards on. Let's close this one out. Well, that, my friends, is that. Hopefully you saw a perspective of countersteering like you've never seen before, because I'm gaining a new perspective on my street life. I'm always trying to learn. Hopefully you are too. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, boop the like button, maybe consider subscribing, but definitely share this video with a friend, because they're gonna eat this stuff up. If they like motorcycles at all, they're just gonna eat this up and they're gonna love it. So anyway, I'll let you go with the two mantras. One, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And two, do something nice for yourself every day. Maybe it's going out and practicing on your bike. Now there's somebody waiting to go around me. Gotta go, bye.